Hi, Casper here on the 8th of November 2019, and I got an email a few days ago from a UK importer. They specialise in Burgundy but also Italian wines increasingly, and they were a bit smug because one of their white wines had got Tre Bicchieri award from the Gambero Rosso. You may not have heard of Gambero Rosso, but it is the sort of definitive Italian wine guide, and Tre Bicchieri is their sort of highest award, really. You get 1, 2, 3 Bicchieri beakers, I suppose, and it piqued my interest, and piqued my interest even more when I found out that wine is a Verdicchio. And those that know me will know that I absolutely love Verdicchio. I mean, I think there are some of Italy's most exciting white wines are produced in Friuli, right up in the northeast of the country, near Slovenia. But this grape, I think, outside of there, stands head and shoulders with absolutely anything. Well, with anything produced in Friuli as well, really. So this wine, typically Italian, has the most ridiculously long name. I'm going to try and remember all of it. So this is 2016, but I know, a Verdicchio Castelli di Jesi Reserva Classico, Vigna Il Cantico della Figura, Cantico meaning canticle. So some religious meaning, I suppose, to the name of this wine, but Verdicchio, I mean, a really exciting grape variety. It's the same grape that they use and called Turbiana in Trebbiano di Lugano, or Lugano rather. So Lugano is really the same grape as Verdicchio. Unlike a number of Italian white grapes, it has a great propensity for aging, and I've had some very old examples of top Verdicchio. And they've been fantastic. It really does age phenomenally well. So let's have a look at it. It's quite boldly coloured coming out of the glass. It's a beautiful pale gold, but you know, quite a pronounced, healthy colour to it. It looks really good. And that nose is just, I mean, it's not the most aromatic wine, but it's not the most aromatic grape variety. So let's just try and break it down a bit and see what's going on in here. It's got a distinct turmeric whiff to it. It's got a lovely sort of citrus tension, this sort of lemon aroma that's so clearly defined and has cut and poise, and that spice and golden delicious apples that have been salted is an absolute fascination. It's got a almost slightly cidery note. Now, I know a lot of what they call natural wines develop this weird cidery character, which I find pretty hard work, really, but this is nothing like that at all. It's just that pronounced appley quality, but a fascinating nose. I mean, it's kind of aromas that you sort of are quite rarely found in wine, but beautifully poised, almost a bit of rhubarb and a herb, sort of bay leaf. Actually, it's got a distinct smell of bay leaf. See what it tastes like. Gee, that's fantastic. And I've said elsewhere that I think, you know, some of the world's most interesting wines are made from single grape varieties because, you know, they're like a soloist rather than the choir. It's easier to hear the words that they're trying to communicate, and I think this expresses very, very transparently the patch of ground where the grapes were grown. It's let's talk about the palate. Never anything less, from the front to the back, never anything less than absolutely clear cut. It's got massive saline lick to the bold acidity. It has a lemon quality and pushes right through the wine like a sharpened spine. And then it's got this fabulous earthy quality to the structure, and great density, but you know, it's not a heavy wine in any sense. It's got so clearly defined the flavours on the palate, and the it's extraordinary acidity, and it pushes right forward way into the long term. It's there's no breadth to this. It's just got a intense focus. It's a very exciting thing to drink, even at this age, and I think this will just get better. I mean, it's got this nervous sort of tension about it at the moment. So I think we'll just relax a bit, and the little gaps within it, the skeleton will get filled out with a bit of flesh over time. And all those same flavours that, you know, of which I picked up on the on the nose. The golden delicious apple, the saline quality, that bay leaf thing, it's sustained, and right through to a really busy sort of almost vibrating finish that's got so much going on. It's a deeply exciting wine. I wouldn't be surprised if people are drinking this and enjoying it in 10 years' time. It's really good, and I think not instead of white Burgundy, but as well as white Burgundy. You know, enjoy your you know, your Centenaire and your white Marange and what have you one day, and enjoy this the next, and get as much pleasure. I think it's an absolute fascination. It's brilliantly made wine. It's really exciting. So there we are. That has been 2016 Verdicchio Castelli di Jesi Classico Reserva Il Cantico della Figura from Andrea Falici is the producer, Andrea Falici. A really stunning wine that just emphasises how serious this grape variety is. Verdicchio is where it's at. I absolutely love it, and if you have never been wowed by Verdicchio or really never experienced it in full flow, get some of this in. What a thing, fabulous.